Hi everyone, my name's Layna, and in today's video we'll be talking about the power of connection, why it's so important and ways in which we can start forming meaningful connections. So what is connection? In this video I'm going to be referring to human connection and social connection. Human connection can be described as an energy exchange between people who are paying close attention to one another. Social connection forms when you feel that you belong to a group, are part of a community, and generally feel close to other people. But why is connection so important? Well, at Isorropia, we have a model of well-being which we believe is essential to improving a person's well-being. We call this the 5 keys. Connection is so important to improving our well-being that key 5 is connect to meaning and purpose in life. In fact, science strongly suggests that connection is a core psychological need that is essential to feeling satisfied in life. There have been many studies which have proven that people who have meaningful relationships are happier, have fewer health problems, and live longer. When it comes to mental health, one thing we know is that mental health issues go hand in hand with isolation. The worse we feel, the more we isolate, resulting in a lack of connection. However, recently, that process of feeling low, isolating, lack of connection, has almost been working in reverse. Over the past year, isolation has been a necessity, and I think it's safe to say that everyone has felt a lack of connection in one way or another. So it's understandable that we're seeing a significant rise in mental health issues and suicides. We as humans are wired to connect. It's in our DNA. So how can we work on forming meaningful connections? You can form connections through social groups, sports, sharing hobbies and interests, even talking over a cup of tea, or through similar experiences. Some of the strongest connections are formed with people who can relate and empathise with what you've been through. Many even feel connected when they're surrounded by nature or animals. Social media has an amazing way of connecting people, but it's important to mention that it also has the potential to disconnect you from real life. Where possible, social media shouldn't replace face-to-face human connection, but when used appropriately, it can certainly enhance these connections. I also can't emphasise enough the importance of connecting with yourself. I used to be the type of person that thought I didn't need anyone, I'm an introvert and I'm perfectly fine on my own. But when I honestly reflect on that type of thinking, at that time I didn't know myself well enough. I tried to connect with people who didn't share my values and interests, which led to bad experiences and feeling the need to disconnect as a result. Forming connections is a completely unique process for each individual, so having a strong connection to who you are and what you value will only help you form stronger and deeper connections with others. We all know that the first step is always the hardest. You have to put yourself out there, which can be scary at first. I know for myself at times, a little nudge from a friend is just what I needed to take that first step. So if you're hesitant to take that first step, let this video be your little nudge in the right direction. I advise you to grab a pen and paper and take some time to ask yourself the following questions. When do I feel most deeply connected? You may want to think about where you are and who you're with when you feel your best. Are there any barriers that prevent me from feeling connected? What small steps can I take to break down these barriers? What 3 goals can I focus on to help me feel more connected? And who, if anyone, can help me with this? It can be helpful to think about connection like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it will get. At Isorropia, we encourage you to connect with like-minded individuals, and if you're involved in our structured programme, we hope that you continue to nurture these connections as you move into the community part of Isorropia. In doing this, you're helping us to create a whole community of people with similar experiences who understand, can empathise, and as a result can support and empower each other. I hope this video has inspired you to start consciously making steps towards forming stronger connections, which can in turn improve your well-being. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below and I'll do my best to reply. Until next time, stay safe and take care.